process in removing the dye from the wig and stuff. And then I'm like, yo, I should just make a video about this and post it, because I haven't posted anything in that long. So this is just like, it's like a 2 to 3 step process, depending on what type of dye you use, whether it's permanent or semi-permanent or anything like that. It would depend on how many times you have to do this process. But this is the first time with me putting it in the water with the products and stuff. So the stuff I used was simple hot water, dish soap, but I like Dawn, and baking soda. I have it in a Ziploc bag because I have like the jumbo size and I have to like bring the whole thing in. But anyway, usually people would add those in the water and add shampoo or conditioner in it, but I don't do that because there's already soap in there. And then like when all the color is already out, then I let it soak in hot water and silicone mix to like revive the hair, just in case of any damages or anything like that. I'm not saying there will be any damages, but like prior to me doing the removal, like if there was like any split ends or anything in the hair or whatever, it was sitting in here for at least a good, what, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. And look, this was a red hair. I'll add a picture like at the side of the video so that y'all can see like the color of the hair, what it was before, so you can see the difference. But I don't know if you can see the water of the color. The water of the color. What? The color of the water. What the heck? It's really dark. I don't know, but yeah, a lot of the dye came out. A lot of the dye came out. So yeah. For my second process, I'm gonna show you guys how I like prepared the water and all that extra stuff. So yeah. I'm just gonna dip it a couple more times. Remember, when you're doing it, don't do this because that's going to tangle your hair. Don't do that. Just like simply, all you gotta do is this. Just dip it and take it out. Just keep dipping it in and out, in and out. Alright, so this is how I do it. So I use hot water from the top. Like, you can boil water if you want to, but it's really not that necessary. Regular hot water is fine. So I just add water, and then I'll go ahead and add the dish soap, like a generous amount. Don't be scared, it's not going to ruin your wig. And then I add the baking soda. You add a good amount of baking. So I don't have like measurements and stuff. I just eyeball it and just pour whatever. If I feel like it's enough, it's enough. If it's not, I'm gonna just add more. But yeah, I add that, and I had a, what you call that, spatula thing, but I didn't feel like going for it. I'm too lazy. So you just mix it up. The water is kind of hot, so don't burn yourself. Alright, so that's the mixture. And you guys will see how fast this should be working. Like, it works really fast. Proof so you can see that it's working. This is the color of the water. It's blue from the soap. I'm about to put the wig in. Drop. Look, instantly change color. It's gonna start stripping the color out of the hair or whatever. It's gonna start working instantly. Like I said, it depends on what kind of dye you use, if it's semi-permanent or permanent. If it's permanent, you gotta leave it in there a little longer. If it's semi-permanent, it's not gonna take that long to get out. Alright, so this is what the wig looks like after sitting in the water after like 10-15 minutes. I think it's like 10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes. But I'm gonna be doing a voiceover for now. There was a lot of noise in the background, so yeah. Anyway, you could tell that majority of their dye came off of the wig, but it still need another stripping process. And with this kind of technique, you do need a lot of patience, and you have to take your time, or else you will have your wig looking half done, like half color, half no color kind of thing. Another thing is, you could tell that a lot of it came off because you could see the blonde part of the wig showing. And heads up, this was not a 613 wig, it was a black wig, a natural black actually, natural black, natural brown, however it is. It wasn't jet black, but it was black, you get what I'm trying to say. It was bleached up to a honey blonde kind of color, like a lighter brown. So do not look out for a 613 kind of color or anything like that. It's gonna be dark. So yeah, if you do it, it can like strip the hair all the way down to 613. So don't think this is just for dark hair only. It's for any kind of hair, any kind of color is gonna strip whatever you want to strip. So I'm gonna do another stripping process to like finalize all the dye and whatever other products is in the hair to come out. I think I already did add a picture of what the wig looked like before, and it was a really bright red. Not too bright, but it was a brighter red. It was kind of bright. So yeah, you could tell like majority of the color came out. I think I'll show you right here that some of the, I turned my light on so you can see it's not red anymore, it's brown. So this technique really works. And after my next process, I'm gonna sit this wig in some boiling water and silicone mix to repair any damages done to the hair. So it can be flowy, and you can still see a little bit of red. So that's why we're gonna do the stripping process one more time, and we're good to go. And then we're gonna let it sit there for another 10 minutes, and I'll get back to y'all. And yes, this is the end result of this stripping process. As you can see, all the dye is really out of this wig. Like, I'm really happy this worked like 100%. Like, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. Like, it's really no red in this hair. Right now, I'm just going through the hair, making sure all the red was up and out of there. Because when I put this wig on my head, I don't want to see no red spots, no red patches, nothing. I want everything up and out of there. So, once again, this wig was never a 613 wig. This same process can be used with 613 wigs that has been dyed also. It's going to work the same way. Just know that this process do not take out bleach. It's not going to strip the bleach out of the hair. So if your hair is bleached, pre-bleached, and then dye, it's going to just remove the dye and put it right back down to the bleach stage. You're just going to see what it looked like when it was bleached. Now I'm just rinsing the hair out, all the soap and the baking soda and what's not. Just rinsing all that off. At the same time, I'm looking at the water to see if it's running clear or if it's still going to be running any kind of pink or red or anything like that, to make sure all the dye was out. Alright, so now I'm about to just rinse that bowl out and get some new water in the bowl so I can like double check. Like, I want to make sure there's no more red in there. And check the color of the water. Once again, make sure there's no pink, no red. All the dye is out of there, and as you can see, the water is still clear. So that's how you know for a fact all the dye is up and out of there. Like, I'm so proud of this thing. Like, we don't have to waste no bread on no hair dye removal or anything like that. Just right in the comfort of your home, you can do this. Like, it's so easy, and you don't have to do this in hours. It takes less than 30 minutes to get this done. Anyway, at this point, like, you can really stop right here and just wash your hair out and do your install or whatever. But me being extra, I'm just gonna let my wig soak in some silicone mix to repair any damages like split ends, heat damages, or anything like that prior to me bleaching the wig, and any like heat damages from when I flat ironed and blew it out or anything like that. So just to repair the wig a little bit. But you can see for yourself that all the dye is out of there. The wig is back to being brown. Also, another thing, if you have an issue with using a dish soap to soak your wig in, you can use shampoo. Shampoo can work the same way. It works the same way, and you'll get the same outcome. So thanks for watching. Look out for any new videos. Like, comment, and subscribe.